Hello everybody, it is John and I am still looking at this delightful article, or let's start again. Look, we're looking at White Dwarf number 38 from 1983, and the article in it this time that I want to have a look at is one about introducing new players to Dungeons and Dragons, or in this case it was Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. And it's an interesting thing where they're saying here a potential problem every DM faces is how to introduce potential players to AD&D. I would read that really these days as virtually any role-playing game. In most cases it is impossible to have the new players read the rules beforehand, and no practical amount of preliminary lecturing can give them the grasp of what is happening to play intelligently for the first time. Oh, how many times can I say intelligently for the first time is, what can I say? However, most potential players have read the most well-known of modern epic fantasies, J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, and this common knowledge can be used as a foundation for an introductory game. And I think in many cases that can be applied to all sorts of other games as well. And I'm mainly thinking of, for instance, Call of Cthulhu. So many of Lovecraft's works can be easily adapted as a introductory adventure in that system, so that, you know, if you're trying to get people, if people have seen the Dunwich Horror, or I'm trying to think of some of the others which have, of course, as usual, escaped me. But this was just a small introductory adventure to show people how to play Dungeons and Dragons. So you've actually got your characters here. So you'll play Gandalf. Gandalf's an 8th level cleric. Interesting. Aragorn is a 7th level ranger paladin. That's even more interesting. Boromir is a 7th level fighter. Gimli, a 4th level fighter. Then we've got Legolas is a 4th level elf fighter. Frodo's a hobbit, 2nd level. Sam's a 2nd level thief. Oh, Frodo was a 2nd level fighter. Sam, I said that, Sam's a thief. Pippin's a thief. Merry's a thief. Have we got a trend here for hobbits? Have we? And this is it. So they've actually, you know, got this one little area to play, and consequently, this is it. All the rooms are fairly sparse because, once again, this is a magazine at the time. Not a lot of room that you can put into, not a lot of information you can really put in within such a short period of paper. Yeah, I'm not making a lot of sense, am I? I think you know what I'm talking about. But any good game master can, quite frankly, fill out all the rooms and sell the game, I think, quite well. But it is a good way, I think, to introduce a lot of new people to role-playing games by trying to link popular media with whichever role-playing system you're trying to do. For instance, I've found the Marvel Superheroes role-playing game again, and I was just thinking, oh look, you know, there's so many movies that have been out. You know, choose one of the movies and say, oh look, we're going to do the one that had Doc Ock in it. I think the first version. I can't remember. Was that the one with the Green Goblin or Hobgoblin? Green Goblin. Look, I'm dreadful for remembering superhero characters because they constantly change so often. But, you know, it's so easy to be able to use other inspirations through media, be it books, audios, you know, podcasts or TV series, to give you that hook to introduce somebody into the role-playing experience. So anyway, look, thank you everybody for having another listen. This was from White Dwarf number 38. As I said, this is not the earliest one that I've got. I'm slowly working my way through and looking at particular articles that may be interesting to share my perspective and how they still are relevant with today's gaming environment. So till next time, signing off, the Honourable John.